Alright, well, we'll just get that uncomfortable chapter behind us and never acknowledge again the time that we sucked. That's a lot of bullets just kind of in the floor. Those are like really big holes too.
I saw Davik's new starship at the spaceport before the quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on Terrace. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Not the ebb and flow?
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'leks dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
I don't normally go for aliens, but I'm really turned on by these head tentacles. Even though I don't normally go for aliens, but I'm like totally ready for a massively different anatomy immediately. Like, all right, who are you? You really just dumped this on me. Like, I just kind of walked by.
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
Oh, I guess that's useful. You work for Davik?
I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs.
You're pretty open about what you do.
It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange.
You think Davik could get me off Taris?
Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebon Hawk can't get off Taris until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money. But even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes.
I was gonna say he talks like he's top shit, but he can't even control his own agency right now. He can't even get it on off the planet. I think I already said this, right? You're pretty open about what you do.
It's not like it's some big...
Yeah. I'll be going now.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely starting to hit the point where we have to get used to the fact that the same face will just repeat over and over again, and you just have to try to memorize them by their voice and their name and their job and where they are, and kind of just memorize them for things other than what they look like. Because, yeah, pre-selected heads are the rule of the day. Then of course you have aliens that are just the same character model repeating in some cases. At least this particular kind of alien usually is, I think. Guy's just staring at me like a Sith. Just standing completely alone in this flickering lobby with scars and bullet holes everywhere and scorch marks, and just staring at me. Not drinking, not dancing, not hanging out with anybody. Hey, you can go over here and you can eat Zalbar's food. Because, you know, the Wookiee ordered food and then mission was like, we're leaving. Fuck your food. It's like, why? Why are you like this, mission? That was cruel. Bib Surul.
Chikun Itahodonga, Ikin Kuno Bamulera Chikun, Slimo Podona, Rundihodunga Ku Hunkabe.
What are you talking about?
Chi gratu loda pograshi oniu komba chintomo muchuba. Loda ita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutong. Pagrasha kun tichako Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Ta kunjustach miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank, wale Uganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamules limo podada nanga kumbist mulerabes chi gratug loda pograshi oniu komba chintomo muchuba loda dita kun ida patisa batua kacha tutong bagrasha kon tijaka chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku jodo jidbungarantang.
Where's her partner?
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata podana chaku ikung kono bule marachi ko tong nabong siya nunya kavavolpa mulji kunna.
You need to see if she can work with somebody else before you get her up on stage. I mean, doesn't that mean you just need a second dancer to hire in general? Because like you can't just audition her and then send her up on stage. Like, you need a permanent partner, which I guess you don't have anyone? Maybe I could help her out.
Janshak bulara umrauchis kaduchi on chubanjishka yanki titoke gratung kun chichakun king kachachonobra bogra wala no tumbacha nechi chuna chubaching lordai itakun Shagji locha wana wama? Kava volpa mulji gumana? Kinshun shishineng chene kung no bale mulera chikun? Wana mong kuzbes chingapula molang tude rana prata dunko such a domam toma?
Maybe she'd be desperate enough to give me a chance? I am confused. Do you have other dancers or not? Just have her dance with one of the other dancers. Why is she desperate? Just have one of your actual staff members audition with her to, you know, because that's apparently a mandatory part of this whole process. You're apparently willing to consider hiring one person alone, which means that she must be interchangeable with the other dancers when it comes to like the pairs and whatnot. Because she doesn't have to like bring a partner, because otherwise you would have turned her away already. It's like, why aren't one of the other dancers just coming out to fucking audition with her so she can do the audition? I get that they're working right now, so sure, like after hours, just reschedule. Like, why is she desperate? What is so complicated about this problem? Because like, if I audition with her, I'm not gonna get hired as a dancer with her, so she's still gonna have to dance with those other people anyway. This is a weird problem.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata bonanakachu yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun tong nabun shanuyang tin umpa do punta krita akti kondo ona chabachisa wanki ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan to pro bok wala no bok cha nichi kun chuba kin lorta itakun.
Can't you see I'm auditioning? And he's not even looking at you. He was talking to me, facing a different direction entirely. Why don't you have a partner?
Kipuna, bonana kichu, kin ba mulera dwana, tong kin ba no kudnok nek, kava numpa kumpialia monokata, ranga kun bis kin no moruat, kakin chana guana bakon, tangabun shan omnang, wanga kun bis kin ba mulara, choni yun tun gigi either dwana, kava volpa mulji gumana?
Maybe I could be your partner.
We timembo rangtong, mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse, ika krotu hakujije, watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
I don't even know how good I am at dancing. I don't know this about my own character. You're right, I can't dance, never mind. What other choice do you have?
Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun para monareji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin podranko. Desarcha doma wana kondatama. Rundi ichawa tongbola Johnny Ku. Yuma wama nibo lora waisha waga shichin.
Ta kumjus tak Mickey grabel
Mickey.
boko. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest. Runda
Bully
di
rabbits.
hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tung king ba nunotek. Tukning chatukun mule rabes.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chawa. Dong abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tong abuk sha nak nong.
I mean, there's no performance stat in this game, but I have a lot of charisma and dexterity. That's like some of the things I could do, right? Let's dance very close beside her. Oh my god, I'm not even matching her motions. I'm doing a complete
Jus chikata na patoga ya fulki kokora jiji. Ka wana bota tagwa. Kagidora tikun watate mona ia bola.
Kin kun shi kakchin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule dun ratatigin potranko. De searcha doma wana kundatama.
It's like graceful waves, then toot toot. Just, oh, early 3D original Xbox RPG animations. Like they only had so many, so that's how they set up their dance. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing the shepherd shuffle, like I'm barely doing anything, and it's like, wow, you're not bad for an amateur. I'm like, what? Join Lynn by running around her in circles while she dances. I think the third one's supposed to be a prank each time. The other one said to dance face to face with her, which might have made sense, but maybe not. I don't know what the fuck the answer is. Running in circles around her while she dances. I don't know what the fuck the answers are here. Beside her? Alright, now he's doing a... Alright, we're not in sync. And my...
We tam poragantong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuangachun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu wama hu natek.
We timembo rangtong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watuyama kama wona henak nek.
I think she's basically just begging me not to pick any weird choices. Oh yeah, my favorite dance is when you just stand completely still like you're standing normally and then go wave. Ruin Lynn's audition by taking a dive. Very close and face to face. This is... Oh no.
Chikun ida hodonga. Iking kuno pamulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana. Kin kun shishikin. Nikin kun ban mulara jikun. Wama kun best. Ching pala mule. Tune rana nuprata. Donko searcha domatama?
Mucha hodonga ya fulki. Chachiska do punta casa pupaka. Pana oto.
Mokao dangya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Bano oto.
Ta kumjus takmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabest.
Gigi hakuji lorcha kin kuna. Bamule rigikun. Kaji chutula podoto punto casa tabonk. Aita haudanga walaganto danaga tu chuchu mukiti chokai. Ti umpikrita. Witi membo rangtong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak nek.
You're kind of beneath me now. Instantly, it goes to her head, even though we did it together. I guess we just have to leave it up to our imaginations that, like, secretly they were doing cool dancing that we didn't see because they just wasn't enough animations for it. Because, yeah, they definitely just did, like, a handful of animations that were already in the game. There was a dancing animation, a waving animation, and a cheering animation, and they're like, that's a dance. Yeah.
Abis yubong cookie pangpa tong patoga smaktilia con muli slimo poi wanga kun bisking pichage borang tu.
I'll stick with the bounties Davik puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts.
Okay. Why was that normal dialogue and that was environmental dialogue, but they were both a one-liner? Weird. Weird. That was weird. Mickey! The bunny rabbit.
Kipuna, Onana Kacho, Kimba Muliratuana, Taupa Botenya Gojojo Piti, Kavadumpa Kulpa Yamokata, Wanga Kumbist, Kimba Mulira, Kakinchana Kokba Kon, Kavadumpa Kulpa Yabotenya, Kachichuna Isaudunga. Taukum justak mike grabil mogo. Torpada vunkwa gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa, boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist. Mulirabest.
Mulirabest.
Tonkimba nankungek. Wana kumbis, chimpa ya muri, kununkabi.
He's the hut with the answers. Okay. How does it... Here's a question for you to answer. How does it feel to just have an identical but shittier cantina compared to the other hut? It's like the same layout but on a shittier layer full of... Just like in a shittier state. It's like... How's that... How's the daily life work there? Just in the back of your head, you're just like, that fucker, he's got an arena and everything. And like, there aren't holes everywhere. People don't just aren't constantly dying in my lobby. In his lobby. Gurney said I should speak to you about the rat ghouls here. Gurney. Wasn't Gurney the guy at the door, the bad guy? Yeah, that wasn't the doctor's name, right? That was the guy at the door that wants me to sell... That wants me to sell this guy the serum. I think that's a bad idea to follow that path then. You work for Davik? Davik posts bounties in a government office? Is that even legal?
Moga shampumpa, boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist. Mulirabest. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tong nabuung shanun yang. Muchitito aki jijaku.
Tell me about the bounties.
Tawish manawish. Tong jonea hakonong. Nulera tayo nunaze. Jijing wibidwan na itawish muli ne bomone. Ubana tula boda yami jusa. Ayo honopis tuula jiyokako.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
Tuniranano prata tunkyo searcha toma toma. Dalawi pamulji kumana kinkon shashikin neken koinova muleraje kun. Wama kumbes chimpaya muli.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
So we actually just met Holden, and he sucks. And I think one of the people the other people Davik wants dead is somebody I already helped fake the death of, so I can probably actually collect the contract on them. Meanwhile, one of the other people is just Bendak Starkiller, which that further reinforces the idea that there's totally an arc there where you fight all those other people at the arena, and then Bendak comes out and it's like, yo, I'll fight you, but it's gonna be a death match, surprise. And then you kill him, and then you collect the bounty. It's like a multiple quests that interact with each other there at the same time. Davik's bounties sound more like contract killings. Ruthless killers that need to be stopped. Bendak Starkiller is, if he's on, if there's a bounty on him by the government, you think they'd be a little more proactive about stopping him. He's just walking around in the upper city cantina in public. Like, you can just see him there. How do I collect the credits for these contracts? That's convenient. He just knows when a bounty's been completed. Alright, then I got a bounty I want to collect on. Let's see how much you know. Matrix dead. That's not even that much necessarily. Some of his people saw me buy the bomb in a closed room with one other person in it, but they didn't see me relatively publicly do the bombing. I mean, I guess nobody was there besides the gang members I killed at that point, but that definitely just tells me that the weapons dealer is just a fucking snitch that reports to the huts, because she was the only witness. It was a closed room. There was nobody else there to be there. I want 400 credits for this job. I don't want to help the crime lord go after people necessarily, especially since given the examples we've seen so far, they don't deserve to die. But if I look into the bounties, maybe I can be sneaky about it like I already have been and make it seem like they're dead, or get them, I basically essentially get him off their back in one way or another. I want some more details on the bounties you're offering. Oh, all the information's already in my datapad. All of them. So he just like name dropped all these people and now they're all in my datapad. So I guess I don't need to talk to him and listen to his hut dialogue play out. Information then. So I can get information out of him for money. If I'm careful. I can't afford that much. I just talked him up to pay me 100 more credits on the last bounty, so I basically got that for free, but I still want to get it for less. That seems a little high just for information. I'll give you 50. Nobody will ever say that I'm not a fair hut. By what standard? Like, huts, every single hut I've ever seen in any fiction is always like, I mean, just as a concept, like their creature design, they're basically like a landlord if they were an Undertale monster personifying a landlord. It's like, oh, that's just a weird worm that sits around and collects wealth as everyone else around them moves, but they just sit there in one spot and succeed by default. Tell me about the escape pods that crashed into the Undercity. I need to get inside the Black Volcar base then, because that's my clear priority here. If they're the ones that got to the crash pods first. Tell me about the lower city gangs.
Kinkunjo Peshak Nova Muleraji Janion Torang Chi Aitatia Pulauna Chinek Bamulera Slimoanga Kubisking.
Seem to have like an old Yakuza versus new Yakuza like dichotomy going on, where one's like this just chaos elemental mess crime lord, like young people that are high on breaking rules and causing chaos for profit, whereas the old system seemed to be people that were definitely still criminals but had a vested interest in the future of the community and everything. Or so goes the narrative. Old Yakuza did fucked up shit too. I want information on something else. There's some way I can get off this planet?
Wana kumbes chimpayamul kununkabi tuknen tangjo kunnemulirabes.
Codes? What codes?
Kachicho naifa odunga taukum justak mikegrabil mogo tolpada vunkwayagamdo danaga chuchut moga shampumpa boyawana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbis mulirabest tulpada bunkwe yagando danago chuchut kawana bota awiyat tagwa kankidora chilomurabi ni bobo wanga kumbis kang bamulira tonga ito anjije yumalitpa agin kotu tonga buksha umenong Kava volpa mulsli kumanabak mulira Chuniyun tunjichi aifatuana Kava volpa mulsli kumana.
They're pretty heavily telegraphing where we need to go, which is get the codes from the military base and get the ship from Davik. Those are clearly the elements that get us to escape. We need to figure out how to do those things. I'll be going now. And XP and yeah, money went up and down, but ultimately I gained 350. So I lost half of my persuasion bonus for the information. And he also didn't really give me any new information, unfortunately, despite charging for it. He kind of just told me what everyone else is already saying for free. So I am not impressed, Zax.
Back again. Well, ever since I was banned from the upper cantina, I've been desperate to find a good game of...
Sorry.
If you're ever looking for a...
I mixed you up with the other guy that has the same face that's on the other side. My bad. See, that also confused me. Is this guy at both doors? And it's just the same guy. And I'm like, which one? There we go. Holden.
You again? This must be the official Let's All Bother Holden Day. Can't you see I'm trying to watch the dancing girls?
You're the guy who put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Were you being rapey? Because you come off as rapey. Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Oh, yeah, so rapey. Fresh. Sounds like maybe you got what you deserved.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Zero redemption. Just like, well, she is hot, so it'd be a shame to murder a hot. Maybe if you pay me. It's like, what? If you hire someone to kill Dia, it looked like, well, I mean, what if he just does it himself, though? I'm not paying for this, or I'd prefer not to. This might go poorly too. Yeah, I feel like you say if you hire someone to kill Dia, you're just if you say that hiring someone implies he's not man enough to do it himself, I feel like that just encourages him to go kill her, which is one way to remove the bounty, but not really the goal. It's not usually what I'm going for persuasion option. But I'm also not gonna like have the victim pay you off because she defended herself. Like, you can't even tell the story in a way that doesn't make it sound like she was just defending herself. That's how shitty this is. Take that bounty off Dia's head or you're a dead man.
You're threatening me? I work for Davik Kang. If you kill me, you'll be signing your own death warrant. Do us both a favor and don't waste my time with stupid threats.
Alright, well that didn't actually go anywhere at all. Shit. I'm not paying him. He can go fuck himself. Does this do it? I think I can't tell. If you hire someone to kill Dia, it'll look like you weren't man enough to do it yourself.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Okay, you win. Dia can live. Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Oh. That was a fucking risky light point game conversation. They left that one a little too open to interpretation, where it definitely sounded like I might have been encouraging him to kill her, and I was very worried about picking it. But like, it being a skill check feels like it's like a chance to use your ability to like make the problem go away, which is what persuasion often does, or charm and intimidate and so on. So I was kind of leaning towards the mechanical end of that, of thinking like, it's a skill check usually means it's a problem solver. So I guess that was, yeah, that went that way. So I think that means the bounty's just gone?
What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so we don't have anything to discuss.
I want to ask you some questions.
I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off-planet as soon as the quarantine ends.
You work for okay.
Fine by me.
You work for Davik? Just ask that at that stage of this whole interaction. No, I can't collect on the bounty because I did not complete the bounty. I just got it canceled. Still, good move there. That went all right, all things considered. So they said that they're all in here now. Yep. Thanks to your intervention, Holden has withdrawn the bounty from Dia's head. Only thing left is to tell Dia herself the good news. Have I met Dia? Do I know who Dia is? I guess I'll see her at some point. Selvin. There's an official government bounty on a woman named Selvin. She's a known assassin, and there are no leads as to where she may be hiding. Largo. A merchant named Largo owes a large sum of money to Davik King. Because he is unable to pay the debt, Largo has gone into hiding. In response, Davik has put an illegal bounty on his head. Bendak. There's an official government bounty out for Bendak Starkiller, a famous duelist renowned for killing dozens, if not hundreds, of people in illegal death matches. Bendak has been known to frequent the areas in the upper cantina near the dueling ring. Yeah, because that's where I met him before. Two of those are legit, two of them are not legit, but I question the idea of any of them being legit, because we do need to remember the fact that, no, not load. We do need to remember the government is the Sith. So, it's, you know, not the most reliable narrator for, like, what is moral and just and who needs to die in this area, because the two of us would be included on that list. But maybe these bounties predate the Sith occupation or something, because it seems recent. But nope, hidden Bek. All right, y'all are easy to find, despite your name.
Hey, you can't just walk in here. This is the hidden Bek base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I didn't walk in here. I talked to you, ma'am. I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak to him.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the hidden Bek's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
That's a fascinating accent. All right. I don't want to bribe. Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulcars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zerdra watching his back.
So you're going to let me in?
Go in and speak to Gadon if you want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The hidden Beks are watching you.
So the bribe was just like a waste of time? There just was a bribe option there that wasn't needed at all. Such a quick thing, like, I'm a guard. My job is to not let people in here that aren't allowed in here, because anyone could be after Gadon. Not like you could hurt them in the middle of their base anyway, so I guess go on in. It's like, wait, what was your job then? This is a massive waste of fucking floor plan space. Holy shit. What an incredibly open area that has nothing going on in it. Alright. Wow. It's like a gymnasium. It's just so open. Freedom of movement and all that. Hidden Bek.
Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wanakumbes chi pala mulek tonki pa nagnonek. Tu nikton chun ke nemolek rabest. Ufmala nibokurk.
Wait, there's gonna be an inter-gang swoop race that's gonna sway opinion about the gangs? They're gonna. Why would the race matter?
Hold it right there. Who are you? And what is your business with Gadon?
Calm down, Zerdra. Nobody's going to try anything here in the middle of our own base. It would be a suicide mission.
You're too trusting, Gadon. Brezhik and his Vulcars want you dead. Anyone we don't know is a potential threat, and it's my job to make sure you're safe.
Do you want us to start attacking strangers on sight, Zerdra? Like the Vulcars do? I will never let it come to that. Now step aside and let them pass.
As you wish. You can speak to Gadon if you want, but I've got my eye on you. You try anything and you'll be vaporized before you can say Vulcar spy.
Vulcar spy. Alright. She came at me hard. But... aren't you putting on a little thick? The middle of our own base. I walked through that door. And here you are. In line of sight of that door. I'm just saying, if the Vulcars came for you and actually wanted to defeat you... There's only like 5 people in this room. A few more than that. But like, they just walk in that front door and just come in guns a-blazing. There's no cover in this area. It's a completely open room. You're in the first room, not even like a side office or anything. Just standing at a desk. Just seems not the best plan, you know?
You'll have to forgive Zerdra. Ever since Brejik and the Vulcars began this war against us, she's been a little overzealous in her security duties. The problems with the Sith haven't helped things. Zerdra seems to forget that I know how to look after myself. Now, how can I help you?
You have problems with the Sith?
A foreign army invades Taris, declares martial law, and locks down all travel to and from the planet? You damn well bet I have a problem with that. If the Sith ever moved in down here, all the swoop gangs would unite against them. We'd use hit-and-run guerrilla tactics to pick them off. Their casualties would be enormous.
Don't fool yourself. The Sith would never commit to that kind of operation. They'd probably do something much more grand and deadly.
But so far, the Sith have stayed out of the lower city, and our strength is wasted on this stupid gang war. I tried to explain this to Brejik, but he and his Vulcars won't listen.
It's true. Fighting one-on-one against, like, fighting head-to-head against, like, people using guerrilla tactics and all that is, like, the kind of thing you do if you just want to kill the people, but not anything, like, want everything else unharmed or something. But, like, the Sith are known for, like, death weapons and shit. Like, if they want to get rid of this area, they can just get rid of this area. I need information on those Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity.
The escape pods? You know, I heard the Sith have been asking around the upper city about them as well. But you don't look like you're with the Sith.
They might be spies, Gadden. They might be working for the Sith.
Calm down, Zerdra. If the Sith thought we knew anything useful, they'd have a battalion of troops kicking down our door. No, I think this off-worlder has his own agenda.
Don't worry, I'm not working for the Sith. That's decidedly true. They're definitely after me.
I suppose I could tell you what I know. It's not like it could do any harm to me or my gang. But it might cause problems for the Vulcars, and that's okay in my book. The Vulcars stripped those pods clean within hours after they landed. It's too bad we didn't get there first, considering what my spies reported the Vulcars found. A female Republic officer named Bastila survived the crash. We Beks don't believe in intergalactic slavery, but the Vulcars aren't so picky. They took her prisoner.
Bastila's a slave? What will happen to her now?
Normally, the Vulcars would take a captured slave and sell them for a nice profit to Davik, or an off-world slaver. But a Republic officer is no ordinary catch.
I still think Bastila's just a Republic officer. That could work to our advantage. Maybe she'll even figure out a way to escape from the Vulcar base on her own.
She's too valuable to leave with the Vulcar scum at the base. Brejik's probably got your Republic friend hidden away somewhere safe until the big swoop race. You'll never find her.
Swoop race? What does that have to do with it?
I'm afraid your friend has become a pawn in Brejik's game to take over the lower city. He's offered her up as the Vulcar's share of the prize in the annual swoop gang race. By putting up such a valuable prize, Brejik hopes to win the loyalty of some of the smaller gangs. Their numbers will allow him to finally destroy me and my followers.
So how do you propose we go about rescuing Bastila then? I mean, we can't fight all the gangs.
The only hope you have of rescuing Bastila is to somehow win the big season opener of the swoop race.
But I don't even have a swoop bike.
I might be able to help you with this, if you'd be willing to help us. We both have something to gain here, and much to lose.
What are you proposing?
The swoop race is for the lower city gangs only. I could sponsor you as a rider for the Hidden Beks this year. If you win the race, you'll win your friend's freedom. But first, you have to do something for me. My mechanics have developed an accelerator for a swoop engine. A bike with the accelerator installed can beat any other swoop out there. But the Vulkars stole the prototype from us. They plan to use it to guarantee a victory in this year's swoop race. I need you to break into their base and steal it back.
How am I supposed to get inside the Vulkar base?
Getting into the Vulkar base won't be easy. The front doors are locked tight. But I know someone who might be able to get you in the back way. Mission Veo.
Mission? Gadon, you can't be serious. She's just a kid. How is she supposed to help them with this?
Mission's explored every step of every back alley in the lower city. Plus, she knows the undercity sewers better than anyone. If anyone can get inside the Vulkar base, it's her.
Where can I find Mission?
She and her Wookiee friend Zalbar are always looking to stir up a little excitement. They like to go exploring in the Undercity, despite the dangers. Your best bet is to look for her in the Undercity, but you'll need some way past the Sith guard post at the elevator.
I've got some Sith uniforms to disguise myself.
A simple disguise might have worked on the Upper City guard, but the security down here is much tougher. You'll need the proper papers to get past him. Luckily, my gang ambushed one of the Sith patrols headed down to the Undercity. They never made it, and their security papers fell into my hands. Since we're working together now, I suppose I could give them to you in exchange for your uniforms. With the security papers, you won't need a disguise anyway.
What do you want with Sith uniforms?
I like to be prepared. Eventually, the Sith are going to try to drive us out of the Undercity. Sith disguises might give my people the edge we need in a crucial battle.
Okay, I'll trade the uniforms for the papers.
Good choice. Thanks for the uniforms. You won't need them with these security papers anyway. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I want those goddamn uniforms anyway. I keep worrying that they're gonna vanish unexpectedly and ruin me. I want to ask some questions.
Your time would probably be better spent going after the prototype swoop engine the Vulkars stole from us. But I'll answer your questions if I can.
What's up with your freaky eyes, old man? Oh my god. Why are Brejik and the Vulkars at war with you?
When I lost my sight in the swoop bike accident, everyone assumed I would step down as leader of the hidden Beks and let Brejik, my most trusted follower, take over. But with my ocular implants, I can still see well enough to lead this gang, and I knew Brejik wasn't ready to take over yet. Unfortunately, Brejik didn't agree with me. In a rage, he left to join our arch-rivals, the Black Vulkars. A lot of the younger gang members followed him, and soon he and his followers had taken control of the Vulkar gang.
Why start a gang war against with the Beks?
Brejik is a proud man. My decision was a public humiliation for him. Maybe if I had stepped down, this gang war could have been avoided.
Don't fool yourself, Gadon. Brejik wants to control the lower city gangs. If you'd stepped down, he'd have led the Beks against the Vulkars. He wanted this war, one way or another.
I know you're right, Zerdra. Brejik won't rest until I am dead and the Beks are no more. But it's hard to accept the truth of his betrayal.
It's hard to accept the truth of betrayal of somebody who is apparently completely in character for them to want to just murder everyone that gets in their way of taking over this entire place. Like, you were associating with someone like that and knew them well enough to be like, yeah, that's how they were. But you're like, the sting of their betrayal that I never saw coming. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Your time would...
I'll be back when I get the prototype accelerator.
I suggest you hurry. The swoop race is coming up, and we want you to have time to practice before the race.
This is... Oh man, do I not remember this? So Bastila is taken hostage by the Vulkars, which we had reason to think that she would have been captured by whoever got to the capsules first. Although, you know, it would have been kind of cool if she just if she got away on her own, because she's capable, but just is stuck somewhere down in the Undercity or something. But no, she's taken hostage as a slave, and I have to win a bike race in order to save her. What? It's it's just a really funny plot development to find out that it's like we got to win the big race between all the gangs in order to save Fastula. Okay, that's a direction you can take the story. I think this might be colored somewhat by the fact that when this came out, Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was recent Star Wars memory. You know, the one where they free slaves by winning a bike race.